Welcome to the Bushido gang. What's up, guys? It's Attack on Samurai, and I sound kind of tired because I kind of woke up like about an hour or so ago. So, anyways, so you guys remember about the HDL? Well, apparently I'm still in it, and this is the finals or the semifinals. So for the semifinals, I'm actually gonna be fighting Chompo, and I don't have his team up. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so this is Chompo's draft. If you guys remember. So Chompo has Celesteela as his Z user, Komao, Primarina, Darmanitan, Venusaur as his other Z user, Oricorio, Mega Tyranitar, Mew, Diggersby, Torkoal, and Relicanth. So if you guys remember, his team is very his team can be whatever it wants to be, and it's also very setup heavy. So that's the thing I really got to worry about his team a lot, is that his team is very aggressive, having a pretty well balanced defensive core as well in Celesteela and Mew, and also he's got a Fire Water Grass core with Venusaur, Primarina, and Darmanitan, and a Dragon Fairy Steel core in Komao, Celesteela, and Primarina anyway. So he has a lot going for him, honestly. But I think we can manage to pull it out. But for this week, for the semifinals, I'm bringing with me Big Juice, the Salamence, Red-Handed, the Rotom Heat, Spikely, the Ferrothorn, Soul, the Mega Absol, Cyclone, the Tornadus, and lastly we have Vanilla, the Caragonal. So yeah, I probably should have uploaded. Okay, my quarterfinals match I should have uploaded, but I kind of forgot. So by the time you guys see this, the quarterfinals match will probably be up already. But yeah, again, regarding the quarterfinals, I actually thought that I didn't qualify for it, but apparently I did. So yeah, again, I'll talk about that I'll talk about that in the actual game. But for this game where we actually fight Chompo, actually we're not going to be fighting Chompo, we're technically fighting Lugia, because Chompo's actually on vacation or something. So I don't know when he's going to be back, but Lugia's going to be taking his place. So yeah, anyways, this is Big Juice's set for this week. We got Draco, Outrage, DD, and Earthquake. It's holding the Dragonium Z this week for the final week, because again, I realized that his only real answer to dragon types is Primarina, and pretty much Salamence can just run through him. Can pretty much just run through him anyway. Celesteela will probably be the only obstacle to deal with, but again, I have I have Red-Handed that can counter it pretty well. So yeah. Again, Draco, like I said, hits everything for a good amount of damage. Again, his only immunity is Primarina, and his only resist is for real. It's really Celesteela. So Draco's gonna be hitting a lot. Outrage is also there. It's also gonna be Lonely Nature as well, so its attack is gonna be boosted. So Outrage is gonna be doing a lot more. I'm also running Dragon Dance for setup, because we can actually set up on a couple of mons on this team. We can set up on Torkoal, depending on the set. Mew depending on the set, Diggersby depending on its set, Oricorio, Venusaur depending on the set as well, and also Darmanitan. We're also Intimidate, so we can set up on its physical attackers a little bit easier. So yeah, we can actually set up on Darmanitan if need be. We also have Earthquake, because Earthquake hits everything for relatively good damage. So yeah, that is Big Juice for this week. It's going to be max speed, max attack, again Lonely, and the force and special attack for Draco. So next we have Red-Handed. So Red-Handed is going to be the pivot on the team, and also going to be doing the most amount of damage. Because just like last time, Rotom he put in a lot of work. So I want to make sure that it can do the same again. So this moveset is Volt Switch, Overheat, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunderbolt. Volt Switch again there for Switch Initiative. Overheat hits everything for really good damage. especially with this Torkoal, like with it being drought and such, overheat's gonna be boosted, so overheat's gonna be like hurting him more than it'll be hurting me in terms of like effectiveness. So yeah, Willow is there to deal with his physical attackers, specifically like Komao and Celesteela if need be, or like almost switch in, even deals with T-Tar as well. And then Thunderbolt's there to do the most amount of damage, because his only resist is Diggersby, and regardless everything else, Thunderbolt hits for really good damage. So yeah, we're gonna be timid as well, so we can outspeed like his base 80 mons. Yeah. Next we have Spike Lee. So Spike Lee is going to be my spike setter. He's going to be my hazard setter for this week. It's going to be Stealth Rock, Spike, Power Whip, and Protect. It's going to be Relaxed Nature, Max HP, 88 in defense, and then 168 in Spadef, so we can take some special hits on the side. It's also going to be Okaberry, so we can scout for the fire moves on such. Specifically is there to like check for Fire Punch on Diggersby, so that way we can actually like take it in and knock it out with Power Whip, and then that way we don't have to worry about priority as much, and I can also still get my hazard up as well. So yeah, again, Stealth Rocks hurt him quite a bit, especially there's the Celesteela. The spikes are there, definitely whittles down his more like bulkier mons like the T-Tar, Venusaur and such. And I got Power Whip, like I said, hits Diggersby, T-Tar, Primarina for like really good damage. Also hits the Relicanth for super effective as well. Then with Protect we can just scout for stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next we have Soul, my Mega. So gonna run Mega Absol this week because Soul just does a lot, just like last time. Definitely pressures his more offensive core. I actually thought about running Sucker Punch at one point on this set, but I was just like, priority would be nice, but I think I just want to go for the raw damage. So it's gonna be Sub, Play Rough, Knockoff, and Superpower. I believe this was the same set I used last time, I think, or it was like Sub SD. It was something like that. I think it was Sub SD. But again, Substitute just seemed like the most like practical set for me to use, because like it really does pressure his team quite a bit anyway with just Sub. So yeah, Play Rough deals with Komao specifically, and also deals with T-Tar as well. Deals with the majority of his mons that are weak to Fairy. Knockoff is there for to get rid of items and such, and also does a lot of damage since it's stab. And then Superpower is there to check T-Tar, and also check like Diggersby as well as like Relicanth as well. And also there to check the Celesteela too. So yeah, it's gonna be Jolly, Max Attack, Max Speed, and 4 Spadef, just like last time. So yeah. Next we have Cyclone. So Cyclone's gonna be a little different than how it was last time. This time I'm gonna make it Choice Scarf. I think last time I actually made it like Expert Belt or like Specs, one of the two. But I made it Choice Scarf because Choice Scarf outspeeds its whole team. So I decided to go with that route. So its moveset is Air Slash, U-Turn, Focus Blast, and Toxic. I'm running Air Slash over Hurricane because I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss as much as I would miss with Hurricane, and because like his whole like draft, he can pretty much run like any kind of weather, because Mew can run anything at once. Torkoal's there for the heat, for the sun, and then T-Tar's there for like sand. So like he can really switch up his weather if he wants to. So I wanted to go Air Slash because we can at least, with Air Slash we don't have to like worry about accuracy that much. And again, Air Slash hits for relatively good damage anyway. U-Turn is there for Switch Initiative. Focus Blast is there to deal with T-Tar and also deal with Celesteela. Toxic is there to deal with his bulkier mons like again the Mew, the Torkoal, mons like those. And yeah, so we're gonna be Timid, Max Special Attack, Max Speed, and 4 Spadef. So yeah, we will outspeed Choice Scarf, Darmanitan, and any of his other Choice Scarf users that he could potentially run. So yeah. Now lastly we have Vanilla, or Cragnal. It's gonna be max speed, 4 special attack, and it's going to be 248 in HP. I decided to make it Assault Vest. The Assault Vest is mostly there for Primarina, so we can actually like deal with it. We can like knock it off, get rid of its specs, then go for like a freeze round to chip it down a little bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's there for. It's there for its Primarina, more than anything else. Even Venusaur to some extent, but mostly there for the Primarina. because again, Primarina is a threat, and I want to make sure that I can like neutralize it the best I can. So yeah, again, free tries there for the Primarina, and potentially there for Como and Venusaur, and also Oricorio and Diggersby on the switch in. Knockoff is there to get rid of items. Rapid Spin is there to get rid of hazards if need be. Even though we already have Soul, but again, just in case we need it, just in case we need Spin, because he does have a couple hazard setters anyway, being like the last 3 at the bottom, Diggersby, Torkoal, and Relicanth, and also Mew as well can run, and T-Tar can all run hazards, mostly rocks. So that's the one thing I probably got to like look out for. And then Ice Beam hits Como for super effective, also hits Venusaur for super effective as well, and as well as Oricorio and Diggersby. So yeah, that's the team. I forgot what he brought last time. I think last time he brought Celesteela, Como, Darmanitan, T-Tar, Mew, and I think it was Diggersby. I think this time he's probably gonna switch it up. Again, I don't like. I think like knowing how Lugia's playstyle is, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go like very aggressive. So you might end up running like Sun Sand. So you could run like Torkoal, Venusaur, then have like T-Tar on the back. Probably run Darmanitan as well. So I'm thinking Torkoal, T-Tar, Venusaur, Darmanitan. I feel like he won't bring Celesteela this time. I really don't see him bringing Celesteela because, like, yeah, Celesteela is a great roll and everything, but red-handed really messes up his team for like a good amount of damage. I really don't think he's gonna bring it. Yeah, Torkoal, T-Tar, Venusaur, Darmanitan for like switch initiative and such. And Torkoal could be his hazard setter. He'll probably bring Como. Since Como can also be like pretty aggressive. And it can also be like a setup sweeper as well. So I could see him bringing it to setup sweep. And then lastly, I'm gonna say he could bring Primarina as like a last resort for like spamming special attacks. Because I feel like he's not just gonna rely on Venusaur as a special attacker. So I think he's gonna also bring Primarina as well. So yeah, my prediction: Torkoal, T-Tar, Venusaur, Darmanitan, Primarina, and Como. Yeah, I think that's all 6. I can count. That's 6 of them. Alright, so I'll see you guys when the battle happens. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content. Peace out.